Hello everyone, once again welcome to my biology class. As in the previous part we have discussed about the introductory part regarding about the animal kingdom, that how the Aristotle, father of biology and zoology, has classified the animals on the basis of the red blood. And in our today's class we are going to discuss the one more important concept from the same animal kingdom, that is what the basis of classification. As this animal kingdom is based on mainly three concepts which I have already explained, that one is the basis of classification, another one is about the non-chordates and chordates. So let's have in today's class we will discuss about the basis of classification. So what it indicates, students, what exactly the basis of classification mean? Students, in this part mainly we are going to see the animals are being classified in several groups on the basis of some important features, some important characters. So in that, the first character is going to come, that is the level of organization. Second one is body symmetry. Third one is germ layers. Fourth one is body cavity, or which we also called as what here, coelom. Okay. Fifth one is about the body plane, or we can say body plan. Next is going to becomes next is about the body segmentation. Next is about the notochord, the presence and absence of notochord, and apart from this some more other important points regarding about the pattern of digestive system, respiratory system, excretory system, and also reproductive system. On all these, what do you call, the basis of the classification means every individual, every organism is going to be divided into a specific groups on the basis of all these things. So that is level of organization, body symmetry, germ layers, body cavity or coelom, body plan, body segmentation, notochord, and also pattern of digestive, excretory, respiratory, and also reproductive systems. So let's discuss one by one about all these concepts, what actually the main these basis of classification explains. Okay, let's go for the next levels of organization. Levels of organization. Students, levels of organization is nothing but, as the every individual is made up of cells. Every living organism is made up of cells. Now, in some of the organisms, this body design, body structure is up to the cell level. In some of the organisms, it will somewhat higher than cell, that is tissue level. In some organ, and some of them are organ system level. So in this way, the organisms are divided on the basis of the cellular organization also. In that way, we will discuss one by one. So level of organization has been divided into mainly some important groups that the first is going to come. Means here some of the organisms are there in which the only unicellularity is there, means they are made up of single cell. In that way, in their body, how actually the body functions are going to carry out, that we have to discuss. So first level of organization is a protoplasmic level, or we also called it as what, a cellular level. A cellular level. Second one is going to come, students, here, cellular level. Cellular level. Okay. The same way, third group is going to come here, that is tissue level. Tissue level. Next is going to come, that is organ level. and the final, that is organ system level. Okay, students. So all the levels of organizations are being basically these are. Okay, one is protoplasmic or cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level. So what exactly in all these groups, how organisms are being arranged, how they are made up of, that we will discuss one by one. So moreover, in protoplasmic level, or what you can say the cellular level, students, in this group, in this, organisms are made up of single cell. Single cell means they all are unicellular. So all the body functions are controlled by protoplasm. Students, protoplasm. What do you mean by protoplasm here? There, what you can say, nucleus and cytoplasm together called as what here? Protoplasm we call. So all the body functions are being maintained by this protoplasm, or we can say the nucleus or cytoplasm, which confined within cell membrane. Means the whatever functions are going to be carried out, they all are carried out inside the cell itself, not outside the cell. Means within, confined with the cell membrane, we can say. Inside the cell membrane itself, the cytoplasm or the nucleus is present. So every function of that organism is being controlled by these two. That is what we call in one word protoplasm. So protoplasm is going to control all the activities. So we can give here example, that is what all protozoans, students, all protozoans, as we have discussed already about the kingdoms, that kingdom Protista included all the protozoans. Here example we can give for the protozoans are amoeba, euglena, okay, euglena, amoeba, euglena, paramecium, so etc. So these are the some important, what do you call, group of animals who have the protoplasmic level. Means their body is up to the only protoplasm, that is nucleus and cytoplasm, that unicellular organisms. Okay, next. So next group comes here what? Cellular level. In this group, students, cellular level indicates what? The organisms are consist of aggregate cells. Aggregate cells means what, students? Here some of the group of cells are there, but those cells are not completely joined together to form a tissue. They are not going to form a tissue, students. Here cells are loosely arranged. So aggregate word meaning is what? Loose arrangement of cells. Okay. So where all body functions are controlled by different cells, students. Different cells we can say. So cells are here to perform the various kinds of functions which are taking place inside these organisms. So where we can say the body design is not so well developed. It is primitive type of development we can see. But in these, whatever the functions of body are there will be performed by only some number of cells. And those cells do not form tissue, students here. No tissue formation. Only aggregate cells. So cells are loosely arranged, which particular cell perform the particular function inside this. So we can provide the example for these group of animals are cellular level. The best examples are what here? Sponges. Some of other algae which are going to perform the function of cellular level. Okay. Next going to come. Next is about the tissue level. Students, here the cells together form The cells together form tissue. So in this group of animals is the particular function. So the functions are being controlled by tissue, students. Means in this group of animals is some of the cells are conjugated, combined together and forms what here tissue, and this tissue is responsible for the particular function which is taking place inside this group of animals. Means their body design has developed then the cellular level and reached to the tissue level. Means their body functions are being controlled by tissue. Here we can give the examples, students. Here examples are coelentrates. Coelentrates, students. Coelentrate are the animals for tissue level. Next is going to come what here? Organ level. In this group, tissues combine to form what, students? Here organs. Means here in this group of animals is where some of the particular functions are being controlled by organs. That's what it is being considered as what? Organ level of organization. We can give the example here, platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes means what, students? Here, okay, body functions are controlled by organ. Body functions are controlled by organ, students. Now finally we go for the last one, that is what? The organ system level. Students, here many organs combine together to perform various types of functions. Students, like digestive system, okay, excretory system, reproductive system. All together here many number of organs are combining together and performing a particular function inside the body. Such type of organisms are considered as what? Organ system level of organization we consider. So the best example for means like what? Functions like digestion, excretion. Many number of functions are being controlled by organ system. So the best example we can give here what? From Aschelminthes to chordates. Aschelminthes to chordates are the example for these group of animals, students. Okay, so in this way what, students? Here the level of organization is going to be complete. Okay, so there are mainly what? The important levels of organizations are here: protoplasmic, cellular, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level, students. I hope you all understood the concept. Okay, next go for the another what you call basis of classification, that is what? Symmetry.